We had kind of a soft launch with Creature Commandos on
Ooh,
HBO Max back in December, but the new DCU launches officially July 11th with James Gunn's Superman. I'm in the camp where I think this looks great. I have
me
a
too.
few hesitations, which we've talked about, but really everything that I've seen so far leads me to believe Gunn has delivered the goods. For reference point, Gunn's previous comic book movies on Rotten Tomatoes, Guardians of the Galaxy 92%, Volume 2 was 85%, Volume 3 82%, and then he did the DC movie The Suicide Squad, a hearty 90%.
This, like you said, everything's hitting all the beats, especially that I don't think it's the final trailer. I haven't watched the final trailer, but it's the trailer that came out before the second trailer. Maybe it's known as the official
The
trailer.
first official one, yeah.
Yeah, that one where we have Rachel Brosnan's character or Lois Lane interviewing Clark or Superman at the very beginning of the trailer. Loved it. I thought that displayed so much about both characters. It sets a tone. It introduces a lot of things. I think we're in for a treat with this. I really do. I think I'm expecting this to be a banger. And it was interesting. You brought up Gunn's last couple of comic book movies. The Suicide Squad is one that I kind of took out of the equation. I thought, well, it could kind of be like that, but I went with the Guardians. I felt like that's my linchpin here in terms of what is my barometer of reaching this number. I don't expect it to be as high as the first Guardians. I don't
Mm-hmm.
expect it to be as low as the third one, although I'm surprised that Volume 3 scored what it did with critics. I would have
Yeah.
felt like it would have gotten a lot better. Nonetheless, I'm going exactly with Volume 2 with 85%.
Ooh. I'm surprised Volume 2 is 85%.
I
That's
am
my
too.
favorite. I did around the ballpark too. I did lower than you. I did 83%. Something about this, and it's not my opinion, but I could see people maybe not thinking he is right for this material
Oh,
in some
wow.
way. I don't know, man. This is a tough one because Superman is hard to crack, and I think he's done it from what I've seen.
There's something about it tells me I think this is going to be like in the 90s.
I think if there's a complaint, and it's what could drag it down, it's not the Superman stuff, it's the extra pieces of this universe that they're
Hmm.
establishing maybe too quick. And maybe that detracts from our introduction to this version of Superman.
Sure.
That would be my prediction. I also predict this is going to be huge. This is the movie of the summer. This is going to be make Fantastic Four look like crap.
I think it won't reach what Lilo and Stitch has done. And this is before it's hit a billion. I think Lilo and Stitch will hit a billion. I don't think Superman does. I think it will get about
What,
700,
seven,
750,
800? I think
which
it
is around what
cracks
the
800.
which is what the Batman, Matt Reeves is the Batman, ended up getting. I think it's like 780, but I think it'll be in that ballpark.
Yeah, I'll say it cracks 800, which I think is a success. I do believe this is going to set the DCU up nicely.
I do too.